from Network Studios. Welcome back to another live stream inside of the city. Today we are going to hopefully finish the hospital off. Now I say that because I've been doing a lot more work to it. As I is going to go round and show you now. So as you can see, things are actually starting to look a lot more better now. I absolutely love this hospital, by the way. This is like the best thing. Like, there's just so much detail, and not just at the front, but like round the sides and at the back, and it's absolutely amazing. I must say, like, I'm really impressed with this. Like, I really did not expect it to go as well as this, like, because some things go well in Minecraft and then some things just fail, don't they? And this was one of them. Like, this is one of the things what went really well in Minecraft for me. And oh, that's such a shame. I really thought that was going to work out then. Look, I tell you what, it can work out. It can work out. There we go. We can have a little gate there, look. That's just to block and separate the two buildings. So I'm probably going to fill something in here. I have got music on, by the way, but I'm going to go ahead and delete the stream after. I'm using a site called Deezer, by the way, and you can just like literally play a full album. So I just stick to what's the album called? I can't see what it's called now because of all these notifications. Let me go. What is it? Oh yeah, Pasha Ibiza, the House Collection. That was it. Really good, by the way. Got some decent tunes on it. Hi. And hi, welcome to the stream. Also, guys, I have a feeling that I'm being pranked. Now I have a feeling that I'm being pranked by Steve, Jamie and Ant. And the reason why I think I'm being pranked, now I'm not certain, but I have a feeling that they're doing a bad job at pranking me. Okay, so basically, I went onto Facebook, right, I'd say about, you know, maybe half an hour ago, and I got momented, like mentioned in a comment where like people tag you in a comment to like a post, and I can't remember, it was something to do with a pineapple pizza, and then Jamie asked Ryan asked Jamie when he was going to be online, and Jamie said he was coming online now. So I replied and said I'm coming online now, and then I come online and everybody appeared offline. Like Ryan was appearing offline, Jamie was appearing offline. So I thought, oh well, they're just appearing offline, and I'd done the usual thing, you know, invited the chat party to a part, invited the message chat to a party. I said, you know, yo Steve, are you online? And apparently Ant and Jamie have gone to meet Steve. Okay, now I'm not saying that that's like a prank, that they wouldn't go and meet each other, but considering that Jamie was just asking who was online on Facebook, I'd say about 5 minutes before they made out that they were meeting Steve down at Southend is a little bit suspicious. Now the only thing, and then they also said that Ryan's gone to his dad's, which I kind of believe, you know, Ryan would go to his dad's, but why would he ask if Jamie's online 10 minutes before he's going to his dad's? Like, surely he would like be getting ready to go to his dad's and not asking who's online. Hi Liam. So yeah, I kind of think they're pranking me. And then Steve said that he's somewhere at the moment, but he's meeting Ant and Jamie at 8. But then a couple of I'd say about 10 minutes after, Jamie sent a message and said that they're on the seafront and they're going to meet him at the adventure park now. So if they're meeting Steve at 8, why would they turn up to the adventure park at just after 6:30 and wait from 6:30 till about 8 o'clock? That obviously means like an hour and a half. So in my opinion, the prank just doesn't make sense, or the fact just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you wait for somebody an hour and a half early? And why would you go and meet somebody at Southend at night? Like, surely you would obviously think they would go in the day. Like, that's just my general personal opinion, but in my opinion, it just doesn't seem to make sense. You know, I'm not saying they definitely are pranking me, but if you think about things, it just doesn't make sense that they would go ahead and do something like that. You know, they would go ahead and meet at night, and then they would wait an hour and a half early before meeting Steve, and then about 20 minutes before that they would ask who's online, and then say they're coming online now. So someone who's coming online now and asking who's online isn't somebody who's probably travelled a fair few hours in the day to get down to Southend. So in my opinion, I think I'm getting pranked. And now apparently he's going to Southend, so if he's going to Southend, it's going to probably take a bit of a while to get there. I'm pretty good with directions, and you wouldn't just be going at 6:30 at night, unless obviously you were going to get there at, like, you know, quite a bit of a late time and then sleep over. So in my opinion, I think I've been pranked, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In my opinion, that's just what I think. It just doesn't seem to make sense, but, you know. He's already there, is he? Ah, you see. But then you see, like, why would you wait till 8 o'clock to meet Steve? That's what I don't get. Like... Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I know exactly what it is, Stampy. They're just doing that trick because I know they do the same thing with Jamie, and then they do the same thing with other people where they make something up because they don't want to invite them to the chat party. So yeah, they're probably all in a chat party now, but they're probably saying, oh, I can't be bothered with Ash and his music today or something, but that's completely fine because I'm just chilling out. I found a sick album on Deezer, and you know. But dude, you don't have to put it in caps, I know, I just, you know how it goes. Alright, that's gonna go there as well. But yeah, so we're cracking on with this hospital anyway really well. I'd like to get it done today. But yeah, they are probably doing that, Stampy. They are probably like, oh, I can't be bothered to invite him yet. And then they'll probably invite me in like an hour's time or something, and then make out like they've got back at first or something, and then they'll go ahead and then tell me later on, you know, it was a prank, and then they're not even going to care that I knew all along it was a prank. And I know how it goes because people have done it to me, like where they say, you know, we won't invite Jamie yet, I can't be bothered just yet. You know, I'll make out like I'm on a BRB, or make out like I'm not online to Camo or something, but you know. I'm happy here. How do you know Electronic Monkey? He is there. Because I know, well, for one, me and Stampy know what people are like in the chat party. Like, if they don't want to invite somebody, they won't say like, they won't say, I don't want to invite you today, Ash. They'll say like, oh, I'm not online, me, or oh, I'm busy today. But then really they will be online, because like Steve said it to me for Jamie before. Steve said like, I can't be bothered to I can't be bothered to invite Jamie yet, so I'll just make out like I'm on a BRB, or you know, or something like that. Or can you make out you're on a BRB so I don't have to invite him yet? I know exactly how it goes. And like the other day when Stampy came back to Park Drive, we did exactly the same thing. I'm Ash, I'm not defending you, I'm laughing at it. I know. They seriously are here, Stampy. I've gone to hospital to visit my mum, they're meeting them. But Steve, like, why would they be waiting at the adventure park or whatever was in that message? Like, God knows, you know, like, an hour and a half early, or an hour and so many minutes early. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like surely you'd like do a bit of shopping first, or surely you'd like go for something to eat, pass the time a bit. Whereas Jamie said in the message, oh sugar, I've done this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I did. Shh. Oh, silly me. You know. Lol. Steve, love it, man. It's funny. when this shit happens. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, no hard feelings, I just think it's a joke, you know? That's all I'm saying, like, no hard feelings, like, at the end of the day, people don't want to invite me, I'd rather them just tell me, but, you know, I'm not bothered whether they've gone or they haven't gone. It's just that I just thought I'd say that I think I've been pranked, because it just all sounds a bit weird. Like, surely if something like this was happening, they'd have been talking about it like a couple of days before. Plus, Ant wasn't very well last night when he went offline, so it didn't sound like he'd be in the mood to travel somewhere like that. And Jamie's never mentioned anything about it. It just seems weird, that's all. I'm not like calling anybody a liar or saying it isn't true. I'm just saying that it seems a bit weird, and I think it could be a prank. But you know, these things happen. They went to the Cruzzle there, a food place. Okay. But I mean, they could use Google Maps and just look at real places near where Steve lives to make out like they're eating in there or they're meeting there, you know. Lol. Sick tunage anyway on this album. I've known every single song so far. Like, I love it when I get an album like that, where it's just got them good tunes, like. Like these tunes are just the tunes, like, to get you in the mood, like. But I'm kind of like, the thing is I like each song what's getting played, but then I'm like excited and curious to know what the next song is. Like, I guarantee I'll know what the next song is. I'm the type of person what just knows this type of music. We'll see in a minute because the song's about to end. My iPad screen is on lock as well. Like I don't always recognize, like, know the name of the song, but I sometimes like recognize the what do you call it, the like words in the song or something, or the beat. Actually, I don't even think I know this one. They could get me here. If you know what it is, Steve, don't tell me what it is. Oh wait, I think what am I doing now? I'm just marking out the car park at the back of the hospital. I want to make the car park a decent size, but at the same time, I didn't want to go too close to this. I know this song, but it's not really, I'm gonna skip it because it's not really one I do know it, but it's not, I'm not that keen on it. Head, where's your header? Where's your header? Don't let the walls cave in on you. We on it all without you. Me, man. I nearly bought a CD today, you know, guys. Like, I was tempted to buy a CD, right, because they had them on sale on a £5, but then I went into a game shop and they had a thing where you could try out the Oculus Rift and you got £5 for 15 minutes, and oh my god, guys, the Oculus Rift, I've never seen anything so good in all of my life. Like, literally, I was playing this game. It's kind of like Wii Sports, but it's kind of like a lot more better and advanced. Like, basically you're in this like big room and you can like walk over to different things, you can pick things up, you can like do different games like paintballing, and you know, you can just like be in this big room and you can pick up a basketball and you've actually got to pick your hand up and like throw the ball at the hoop. And oh my god, it was just so realistic, like what you could do. And then you could like pick this bottle of water up off the side and then lift it up and then you could actually like drink it. I'll catch you in a bit, Stampy Man. Shame you couldn't stick around. But oh my god, it was so realistic, was this Oculus Rift. And then they said I'd had so much time on, you know, left, you know, do I want to swap game? So I went to this like other game, like and it was kind of like an alien game, and it was really sick. It was all spacey. And you could kind of like pull these big red levers, but you actually had to do it, and everywhere you just looked around was like you were actually in the real world. Oh my god, it was so sick. It was definitely like worth trying it, because like I really wanted to try the Oculus Rift. Apparently the reason why they were getting people to try it is because people hadn't tried the Oculus Rift before, and they were saying that it cost too much money, like compared to like having to run it on a, you know, really decent you know, gaming PC, which costs like £2,000 in the first place for the PC before you bought the Oculus Rift, which is like 700 quid. So what they were doing is they were like letting people try it out for a £5 so they could see what the Oculus Rift was like before they decided whether they wanted to buy one or not, which in my opinion, you know, in my opinion, I think it's pretty sensible doing that, and I would buy one. Like it is a dear price, you know, you do pay a lot for it, but it is like it's worth it. Like I reckon, like, because that game I played was just a free game you can install when you get like the Oculus Rift, but I reckon, like, you know, once you like buy a more, I guess you could say, more like detailed, better graphic game, something what's like, you know, more like shooty and monsters jumping out of the screen on you, and do you know what I mean? Like I reckon it would be, you'd see it a lot more then, but it was still amazing. It was still definitely like worth buying. Grand Theft Auto 5 would be sick in virtual reality. Like same with like a truck simulator game, that'd be sick. Like if you actually like sat down on a seat with like a steering wheel, but you had the VR on, so like it looked like you were actually sat in the truck, and then like you put your hand on the wheel, but then on the screen it was actually as if your like driver's hand was touching the actual like truck wheel in the game, and then like you actually had to like knock the indicators, and like you could move your hands. Oh mate, it'd be like actually like driving. Hey, do you think you could? Oh my god, it's you again. I'm not checking out your YouTube channel, alright? Look, you can come in and ask me every single day, but I'm not going to check your YouTube channel out if you're advertising, okay? Alright, I appreciate that you love my content. I'm glad you do. You know, I appreciate that, but can you stop advertising your channel, because it's really peeing me off? Like, to be honest with you, like, if I found your channel just normally and liked it, and it was something I was going to watch every day, then I'd go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. What is this song? Oh, I know this song. Yeah, so I'm not gonna check out your channel, okay? Advertising, why don't you go ahead, live stream, make videos, and get the subscribers yourself, you know? And if you've got 2,400 subs, I think somebody like me with, let's say, only 84 subs or 86, whatever I've got, I think I would be more the type of YouTube channel to need to do advertising, but I don't do advertising. I don't believe in it. Like, I believe in getting the subscribers myself. Like, people come on my stream to watch my content, and, you know, like, if they want to come and watch you, then, you know, private message them, or, you know, let them find it in their own way. Or, like, again, you know, same with me, like, you know, if you can't get your own content, or should I say your own channel, then it's just, if you can't like do your own advertising, then it's stupid, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Do 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 do. I love this tune. This geezer, man. I know, man. So you're not coming online then, Steve? Like, is this actually true? Is this actually true then, Steve? Like, have they actually meet you? Like, you know, I just want to know, like, were you tricking me or not? Oh shit, Ash, I was on round 10:30 and they said they were going to Steve's. I just, yeah, true, mate. Well, you know, I'm being serious, like, if you don't want to invite me, I would rather you just tell me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm being deadly serious. Like, this is me actually being 100% serious, not joking around. Like, if you actually don't want to invite me for whatever reason, just say, like, you know. Yeah, I know. So are you coming on then, Stampy? Like, you know. Not saying I'm bored without anybody on, but it kind of is a bit boring. Like, you know, I'd just rather, like, if I pee somebody off, like, which I probably do, like, most days, I wish people would tell me, rather than, like, make up like they're out or they've gone visiting somebody. Like, not saying I don't believe you, but I just, like, believe, like, if somebody pees me, if I pee somebody off, I'd rather know, like, why I peed them off, and then I can, like, try not to do it in the future, rather than, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, because I didn't really play music much yesterday, so, like, it can't have really been music. We did a park drive, okay, so, you know. Oh yeah, and where did you go to, Stampy? We did one scene in Park Drive. You went to get a drink and then you left. You know. You know, like, you did the first scene in Park Drive, you said you were going to get a drink, and then you said you were back, and then we were literally about to record a scene, and then we were going to do one with you after, and then you just left, like, you never said bye, you literally just left and never came back. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got the Park Drive done, but I kind of had to, like, film the same person, like, in another stream. Wait, how am I? Wait, how I'm your last chance? What do you mean? Choice, rather. What do you mean? Ant said my mic was lagging. Oh, fair dues. I never heard it lag for me. Like, I was literally just about to put you in a scene, and then you literally just left. So I kind of didn't get why, because I never heard you lag. Oh, you muted me. Oh, you bad boy. I swear, guys, right? I swear, guys, right? I'll tell you this, like, every day, 5 people must mute me at least, like, so many times a day. And you know what the annoying thing is about it, guys, is they don't say, right, Ash, I'm just muting you because you're streaming, or Ash, I'm just muting you because you've got music on, or Ash, I'm just muting you because you're recording. You know, they just mute me, and then I think, like, 5 minutes later, like, how come? Can you hear Stampy, Ant? Can you hear Ryan, Ant? Yeah? What the fuckers had me muted? And I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm doing a video like Park Drive and Ant's not in the scene, I always go like, right, I'm just muting you, Ant. I'm just doing this thing, or I'm just doing this scene in Park Drive. I don't just mute him without saying. I don't get why people can't just tell me, man. Don't get me wrong, like, oh man. Anyway, I is gonna leave the stream to watch my program, I think. I might stream after, depending what goes down in Chinatown. I was gonna say something else then, but I won't. I was gonna say the other in world town, but yeah. Hi, Sean Smith. How you doing? Bye, Sean Smith.